Yeah, off to see the not that Revenant, the other one, not 2012. This is 2015, don't you know? Yeah, that's better. That's the one. Hello, Dullbedsitblogger here, and today I went to see The Revenant, which is a hotly tipped for Oscars old America frontiersman film featuring Tom Hardy and Leonardo DiCaprio. Now, I do have a bit of a personal problem with Leonardo DiCaprio in that I kind of think his face looks a bit like a Brussels sprout. Don't let that put you off. He does do grizzled well. His usually very baby face isn't quite so baby in this film. It's it's not a pretty film. It's kind of quite harsh, quite brutal. I wouldn't say it's bloodthirsty, which is what my mum said it was when I said I was going to see it, even though she hasn't seen it. But it was brutal, but they were brutal, harsh times. And if you're in the wilderness, surviving on your wits, that's kind of it is a brutal time. It's filmed in quite a harsh. You could tell nature was mainly going. And there are times this film kind of followed the kind of stories of some of the sort of like kind of classic war films of trapped behind enemy lines, new guy, grizzled by war guy, also grizzled but come out still as sort of like a human guy, and the officer. There is a bit which is so apocalypse now, without helicopters, but they're on a boat in a river, and I just kept thinking, yeah, this is a bit of apocalypse now. And then there's other parts of the story. The story arc kind of does move in that very similar way to some of those sort of like war films, and yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure if it is gonna. It's like kind of Oscar stuff, but then I never quite get what they're looking for the Oscars. It didn't make me want to cry. It didn't pull me in all sorts of emotions. It did keep me going, ooh, ah, yeah, and the acting was good. But there was something about how it looked, its kind of harshness on how it looks. The soundtrack was really interesting. Parts of the soundtrack really did remind me of playing the game Red Dead Redemption, where you play a cowboy. And one of the things I used to love doing is just going out for a ride on my horse and getting lost in the woods or getting lost in the desert. And there was elements of that in there's little sounds of nature, water dripping and stuff like that, and then really good use of music rather than overly using music, and the soundscapes of it were pretty good. So yes, I recommend it. Give it a thumbs up, and don't let Leonardo DiCaprio and his Brussels sprout face put you off. Bye bye.